Joe Biden used his executive pen to lift sanctions on the Russian pipeline that will supply Russian gas to Europe. Putin's pipeline was 100% shut down until Joe Biden himself lifted those sanctions on the Russian oligarchs who are funding the construction. Biden created some great jobs in Russia. Thanks, Joe, for making Russia great again. And here at home, Biden, of course, signed an executive order on day one of his presidency to shut down construction on our Keystone XL pipeline. Tens of thousands of American jobs lost. Why did Biden feel so compelled to shut down our pipeline construction just as he restarted Putin's pipeline project? Vladimir Putin and a bunch of Russian oligarchs are making billions of dollars thanks to Joe Biden. Whose side is he on? You probably won't be surprised to hear that Democrats have a long history of working with Russians against American interests. Back in the Reagan years, when the Gipper was strategically dismantling the Soviet Union, Ted Kennedy reached out to the Russians to offer to help them in exchange for Soviet help beating President Ronald Reagan in his 1984 re-election campaign. How do we know this? Well, after the fall of the Soviet Union, a treasure trove of old Soviet documents became available to the public, and a British reporter spent his days going through them to see what he could find. And Democrat Senator Ted Kennedy's name appeared on memos detailing how he offered to coach the Soviets in their dealings with Reagan. And he also offered to get the Soviets set up with American television interviews so they could push their communist propaganda on our American media. All Kennedy wanted in return? Their help beating Reagan. Ted Kennedy should have spent the rest of his days in prison after that was uncovered. But the two-tiered justice system was already in full effect decades ago. And we know that Hillary Clinton passed money through law firms in order to fund the Steele dossier full of Russian disinformation in order to hurt Trump in 2016, back in the election. Hillary loved receiving that Russian help, but it wasn't enough to win the election, was it, Hillary? Then there is the infamous hot mic moment where Obama told the Russians that he could give them what they want after the election, remember?
My last election for you, yeah.